The federal government is facing mounting pressure from conservatives to ensure religious freedoms are protected if the Yes campaign sees a same-sex marriage victory tomorrow morning. Attorney General George Brandis is one of those who believe people should not be obliged to marry same-sex couples against the teachings of their church, but said exemptions needed to be regulated to prevent discrimination. My own view is that people, like ministers of religion, should not be obliged to conduct a ceremony of marriage against the teachings or doctrines of their church, and Senator Dean Smith's bill does provide an exemption of that kind, he said. The exemption can't be so wide that it basically throws in the bin the whole of anti-discrimination law. When asked by Today co-host Karl Stvajovic about inclusions in a bill drafted by conservative Liberal Senator James Patterson, which would give business owners the right to refuse service to gay people, Mr. Brandis said the legislation would be morally wrong. It's already against the law, Senator Brandis said. If you are a gay man or a gay woman and you go into a florist and say I'd like to buy a bunch of flowers, it's just wrong and illegal for florists to say I don't serve gay people, just as it would be wrong or illegal for the florist to say to an indigenous person I don't serve indigenous people. If it's legally and morally wrong to discriminate against one gay person, I don't know how it becomes right to discriminate against two. Senator Patterson yesterday released draft legislation, which he argues will preserve the freedoms of all Australians. The Patterson bill ensures exemptions for ministers of religion and celebrants with genuine belief and allows a limited form of conscientious objection, and also seeks to protect freedom of speech and guarantee the right of parents to opt their children out of school classes that conflicted with their values. Mr. Brandis said Parliament would start the debate on same-sex marriage legalisation with Senator Smith's bill, if a yes vote is victorious. What the government has always said is if there's a yes vote then we will facilitate debate in the Parliament before the end of the year, on a private member's bill or private senator's bill, and that we would respect and accommodate and allow for religious exemptions, he said. There will be a debate about how wide the exemptions would be. Some would have them narrowly cast and some more broadly cast. That's the reason we have the parliamentary debate. 8 in 10 Australians have had their say in the government survey. Senator Smith is aiming to introduce his bill to the upper house on Thursday. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, who is in favour of the law change, told reporters in Manila yesterday it will be up to senators to work out which bill they wanted to deal with first, but he favoured the Smith bill. It's clearly a good bill to start with, he said. There will no doubt be plenty of amendments and, at the end of it they will come to a conclusion on an amended bill. The results of the same-sex marriage survey will be announced at 10 a.m. AEDT tomorrow.